Hey, what's up, you guys? Frank Andrews here, and today we're going to talk about 3 steps to sell anything online. And so these steps can actually be applied whether you sell a traditional service like a construction service, or if you have an online business, network marketing, affiliate marketing, just about anything. And the thing is, if you don't know how to sell your product or service online, that's probably the best thing that you can do for your business in 2020 and moving forward, because if you can't tell by now, more and more business is moving from the traditional brick and mortar, and it's moving over to the click and order where everything is done digitally. So that's what we're talking about today. We're going to talk about 3 simple steps to sell more products, 3 steps to sell any products. And so if you guys can hear me okay, do me a favor, drop a 1 in the comments box. I'm going live on a couple different platforms, and I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me all right. If you guys on TikTok can hear me okay, drop a 1 in the comments, or YouTube or Facebook. Let me know that somebody's out there and you guys can hear me. And then we're going to jump right into it. Like I said, I don't like to make things complicated. I'm a simple guy and I like to keep things simple. And so this is really a simple system, or not really a system, but simple 3 steps to sell any product. Okay. And so look, the first step is you have to get attention. Okay. Where attention goes is where the money flows. If you know who Grant Cardone is, maybe you've heard him say that before, but it's 100% true. And it kind of goes, it can get twisted into all publicity is good publicity. And I don't necessarily know if that's true, but the fact of the matter is, if people don't know who you are, they can't buy your stuff, right? So the first thing is you have to create awareness. You have to get people to know you, or in the internet marketing lingo, we might call this traffic. Okay. So how do we find people who may be interested in what we have to offer and get them, bring them into our world, right? So, a common misconception is that, we have to create this traffic, but in reality, oh, thanks, Daryl. Daryl, what's up, man? Yeah. So, a lot of people think that you need to create this traffic, right? But the fact of the matter is, the traffic is already out there, and there are literally hundreds of thousands of your ideal customer hanging out in little different spots on the internet. So the first step is getting that traffic and finding out where your customer is, getting that attention, right? And so the easiest way to do that, I'll give you a couple examples. Each social media platform is a little bit different. But once you understand this 3 simple framework, okay, you're going to be able to do it on any platform that's out now or that may come along in the future. Okay. So like on Facebook, how would you find your ideal target customers on Facebook? Well, if you're like me and you're, you help people make money online, there are a ton of groups where people are hanging out trying to figure out how to make money online. And if your thing is you can really help people make money online, then you want to go help those people, right? And the way to do that is you got to find them. So that is, on Facebook is Facebook groups. Now, don't get confused. I'm not talking about the spammy work from home groups where everybody's posting their links, but there's high quality groups. If you're part of the main program that I'm with, they have an amazing group of entrepreneurs, and they go live every morning in the group. Or if you're in, something like ClickFunnels, that I don't know how many people are in the ClickFunnels group, but there's hundreds of thousands of people in that group trying to figure out how to make money online. Now, it's the same thing if you are if you're into making candles. There's Facebook groups that there's hundreds of thousands of people, and all they do is talk about making candles. They have these groups for everything. Okay. And so your mission then becomes going into these groups and bringing people back to your profile, and eventually maybe to your website, and then your emails, right? So that's how you do it on Facebook. I'll dive a little bit deeper into it, but so Facebook groups is a place where tons of people hang out. Now, if you're on Instagram or TikTok or LinkedIn, okay, the same principle applies, but maybe I forgot what I was saying. So the same principle applies, okay? But with Instagram and LinkedIn and TikTok, okay, you might, instead of going to a group, you can simply look at the hashtags, hashtag get money, hashtag work from home. You can go to those hashtags and see where all of the people who are interested in that particular topic are at, and then you can engage with them. Go to, you have to be creative, go like a couple of their pictures, send them a message, but there's tons. Your ideal customer, there are more customers out there. Everybody talks about struggling with traffic. It seems to be everybody's biggest problem, but there is an unlimited amount of free traffic out there. You just have to put in the time and energy and get it, and raise awareness about yourself. Okay. So that's step number one, is going, finding your customer, getting attention. Okay. Because if they don't know who you are, they can't buy from you. So Daryl says, a little off subject, but what are you live on? I'm using StreamYard. It's a pretty cool little service that lets you go live on multiple platforms at once. And, that's another way to get attention, is to create content. But, if you have to create content, if you have to make 5 TikToks, and you got to make 2 Facebook posts, and you got to make 5 Instagram posts, and a YouTube video, and you got to do that every day, it becomes hard. But, my content strategy moving forward is to do these videos, and if I just do 1 video a day, teaching something that can help my ideal customer, I can do it live in StreamYard. Then I can see all the comments, as well as, it's posted on all of the platforms. I think eventually I'm going to move this show to just the live version, just in my groups, or in my group, the Online Millionaires group. And if you aren't a part of that and you're trying to make money online, I really don't know what you're doing with yourself. But I'm going to start going live in the group. But it's just, the Facebook thing, until you get your group really up there. I only have about 1,000 people in the group so far. And so, it's hard to get Facebook to show it, but eventually it'll be live just in the group. And then the replays will be on my YouTube and the Mindset and Marketing Secrets podcast. But okay, so step number 1 is finding your customer, getting their attention. Okay. And hopefully you have a basic idea of how to do that by now. And look, you guys, if at any point you want to take a deeper dive, okay, there should be a link around here somewhere, or you can go to iamfrankandrews.com/start. And it'll just take a deep dive into how to do all of this stuff. So go to check that out if you want to. Now, the second step in the process, remember, we're talking about 3 steps, how to sell anything online. The first step is you have to get the attention of your ideal customer, right? And the second step is you have to generate interest enough. You have to create enough interest from them for them to, at the very least, give you their email address, okay, or their contact information, their telephone number, whatever it may be. If you're like me and you're an online marketer, it's probably the email. So you have to create enough. The second step is to create enough interest, or give them something for free in exchange for their email, right? And now, why would you do that? Okay. The reason that you want to do that is because, 90 people who come to your website are not going to buy. Okay. Probably 95, 99% of people won't buy on the first time. Okay. So the third step is you have to have a follow-up in place. Okay. And that's where the real money comes in, because, imagine if you were, you were selling stuff, selling fruit on the beach, and every single time you sell something, you have to sell it to somebody completely new. That gets extremely hard. So not only is it important to follow up with the customer about a product or something that you generated interest in, but also, if you're building a business, hopefully you're building it for the long term. And, you don't just want to send somebody to, like an affiliate web page or something like that, because although you may make the sales quicker, you're not building anything for the long term. And I know it's almost counterintuitive, and I probably shouldn't even say what I'm about to say next, but you will get more sales, or you will get less sales, by sending somebody to an opt-in page and following up with them. You will get less sales probably in the immediate short term. Okay. But if you take that out to 6 months or a year, you'll win every time by building a database of your customers, and then continue to communicate with them, continue to send them value, and also sell them things, because we're all here to make money, right? So those are the 3 steps, you guys. Again, get your customers' attention, generate interest for your customer, and, maybe give them something for free in exchange for their information. And number 3 is follow up. Follow up is key. I do this online marketing thing full time. I see all these different programs that are out here, and I'm trying to tell you guys, it took me years and years to understand this, but if they're not allowing you to build your email list, they do not have your best interest at heart. That's all I'm trying to say. So look, if you want to really learn how to do this online business thing, go to iamfrankandrews.com/start, or there may be a link or a button around this video. So I hope you guys got some value out of this. If you have any questions, drop a comment. I always come back around and answer all the questions. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you on the next one.